importance of watersheds and why is it important for us to protect them?
Yeah. Well, watersheds are important because living on an island, our watersheds are the source of all of the water, the drinking water that we use, whether it's taken from surface water in streams or whether it's filtered into underground aquifers. All of our water comes from watersheds, and there's a lot of threats to the watersheds that make them less healthy, and so that's why we try and take care of them.
Yeah. Okay. So what can we do, us in middle school, what can we do to protect and help our watersheds?
Yeah, I think that the most important thing that you can do is to help keep invasive species out of the watersheds. And so that means that if you're going to go on a hike into the forest, to make sure that everything you're bringing with you is clean and you're not bringing maybe any diseases like rapid ohia death from the Big Island or invasive plant seeds that might have come from your yard or anywhere else you might have been recently.
Oh, right. Who is protecting our watersheds here?
Yeah, there's a lot of agencies and organizations that work to protect the watershed. Like I said, everybody in the public does their part. But in the East Maui watershed where we work, some of the large landowners that do watershed protection is Haleakala National Park, the State Department of Land and Natural Resources, East Maui Irrigation, the Nature Conservancy, and there's also a handful of other partners, but like I said, really everybody does their part.
Yeah, so we're learning in our class about biodiversity, but we just want to get a better feeling of it, so can you tell us your description of it?
Yeah, so in Hawaii, before people showed up, 90% of the plants and that make up the native rainforest existed here and nowhere else on Earth. They evolved to fill unique ecological niches here in Hawaii, and so those plants are called endemic. That's the term for plants that are found here and nowhere else. And because of our high level of endemic plants, the native Hawaiian forests are very, very unique, and the same goes with the unique animal species that we have here too, whether it's forest birds or invertebrates.
Mm. And why is biodiversity important, like here?
Yeah, biodiversity is very important for healthy watersheds because the native Hawaiian rainforest has also evolved uniquely here into the most efficient water collection system for our island's weather and topography. There's big, tall trees that make up the canopy catch clouds, and in a process that's called fog drip. And all of the layers of the understory plants help gently filter the water down to the forest floor, which is covered in ferns and mosses, which act like a giant sponge to slowly release that water. So, all those different unique species that make up that complex forest structure are really, those are totally driven by having a biodiverse forest, and that's what makes for a healthy watershed.
Yeah, well, that's all the questions we have. Thank you so much. I have a better understanding.
Great.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.